carers can only ask for a change in working patterns once a year, so they need to be very prepared. So I think it's having the information at their fingertips so that they can bring that business model in, because in fairness to an employer, even the best employer, they have to stay in business, otherwise nobody's got a job. So I think it's a little bit of give and take there as well, and for some carers, again, it's a reality check. Perhaps what they are asking for is a bit too much, and they might have to, you know, change and have all, compromise. I think. So.
I think it's recognising from both sides that that there needs to be a compromise, isn't there? You know, and it's, but you know, it is in the employer's interests if they've got somebody who, you know, is good at their job, is effective, you know, it's in the employer's interests to keep them, you know, if the person who with the caring responsibilities feels that they've got to leave the job, then if the employer's replacing them, they've got to train another person, new staff. You know,
so very costly.
So it is, you know, that is costly. So it's actually, as well as being in the carer's interests, in the employer's interests as well.
And if there's a sensible business case to be made for enabling a carer to be looked after in a workplace to make sure they get the best from them, because the scenario, the outcome might be that it could be incredibly costly for any business not to do that.
Yeah, definitely.
And so the positive effects of being in work can't be underestimated. And I think as employers will get that back in spades from the person who's the carer for a person living with dementia, but also the reputation and the feeling across the rest of the staff. If you're seen to be treating somebody who's in a very difficult situation and doing this kind of work, caring for somebody with dementia, then other staff will recognise that as well. So there are spin-offs for an employer as well to be flexible. It will not always be other people looking at it thinking, how come they are having time off? It might actually be people thinking, I'm working for a really good organisation who allow staff to have time to be able to look after their loved ones. And I think that's good to be in that organisation.